Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Antoinette from Simply a Chic, and if you are new, welcome. I cannot believe guys, summer is almost over and we are getting ready for fall. I love fall and I really enjoy decorating our home for the season. So today I thought it would be fun to share with you guys top 10 of my fall DIY projects that I did here on my channel, and they are my favorite. I hope you be inspired and I hope you will consider subscribing, and let's get started. The first DIY I want to share is this gorgeous fall wreath that I made, and I used the same grapevine wreath that I redecorate for a different seasons. And what I did was really simple and fun. At first I played around with how I wanted to arrange everything on the wreath. Then I went ahead and made my bow. I used some wired burlap and some wired pink ribbons. I stacked them on top of each other. Then I fold them few times. Then I tied some raffias on the middle. Then I secured it on the back of the wreath. Once that was done, I added the larger items on each side of the bow, which I placed 2 of these pumpkins and 2 of these sunflowers. Then I worked my way out, adding all the tiny stems and other fall decor. I just weaved everything into the wreath like you see me doing. That way I can easily remove everything when it's time to switch to different season. And here's the finished look of this wreath. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the non-traditional colors and how everything looked. Let me know in the comment below if you like more traditional colors or non-traditional. Moving to the next DIY is this cute pink pumpkin that is one of my favorite. It cost $0, which I used one of my old tubs and some plastic wrap that was wrapped around a new mirror that we got. I just firmed it as a ball, and then I added some of these rubber bands around it to give it that pumpkin shape look. Then I press in the middle like this. Once that was firmed, I went ahead and cut the shirt, then placed the pumpkin in the middle. Then I grabbed all the corners and tied them up with another rubber band. Then I cut the extra fabric with scissors, and then I tucked everything inside like this. Then I used some hot glue to secure everything down. And once that was done, I placed this pumpkin stem here in the middle. And I also decided to add this rustic leaf that was on this gourd from Dollar Tree to give it that finished look of pumpkin. I absolutely love how cute it turned out with no cost. Let me know in the comment below if you ever made a pumpkin using old clothes. Next DIY were these cute napkin rings that I made using Dollar Tree items. I picked up 3 of these fall stems from Dollar Tree, and each stem had 3 tiny pumpkins on. And I just removed the pumpkins and saved the rest of the stems to decorate with. I spray painted the pumpkins with this Rust-Oleum satin blush that I got from Walmart, and once they were dry, I folded the napkins and wrapped some raffias around the napkin and tied a knot. Then glue some leaves on top of the raffias. I decided to add a stem to my pumpkins, and lastly I glued the pumpkin on top. And there, I thought it looked so cute on my napkin, easy to slide down and super pretty. Next one was refreshing this swag that friend of mine gave me, and I just went ahead and removed everything that was on the swag. I just kept this green part and I attached it back to the swag. Then I started adding these picks from Dollar Tree and layered them with more picks. Then I added some pumpkins. And lastly, some flowers that I got from Michael's clearance sale. And I thought it turned out so pretty, I hung it above my mirror in the entryway. Next DIY I am sharing is this beautiful wreath that I had for a while, and as you can see it already had some leaves on it and I reuse it for a different seasons. I kept those. I just added some hydrangea from Michael's, and these flowers were from Dollar Tree, then some berries, some pine cones, and some pumpkins. This was super easy to make. I just weaved everything into the wreath like this and I played around with until I liked it, and I thought it came out so beautiful. Was reusing this basket that I had for a while. I just added some floral foams inside the basket. Then I cut some fall stems from Dollar Tree and I stick them in the foam like you see me doing. Then I continued adding more picks and more flowers and some gourds as well. Lastly, I added this give thanks sign which I had glued it to a dowel, then I sticked it in the middle. And here how it looked on our front door, so beautiful and so festive. Next DIY was really easy to make. I picked up this tray from Goodwill a while ago and I just removed everything that was on the back of the tray and I replaced it with this Thanksgiving paper placemat that was from HomeSense, and I thought it looked so pretty and perfect for fall and Thanksgiving. I picked up this trifle container that you could use for catering or different occasions, and I thought today to use it as a base for my floral arrangement. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint it with this chalked linen white paint that I got from Home Depot, and I will give it 2 coats. And once it's dry, I will insert some of this floral foam from Dollar Tree inside it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and place all my flowers that I already had, which some were from Dollar Tree and some from Michael's sale at the end of season. Dollar Tree has so many great options of floral stems for fall this season. You could grab whatever you need for a very affordable price. And here is the finished look of how this arrangement turned out, and I think it came out super cute. I picked up this placemat from Dollar Tree and this pumpkin sign also from Dollar Tree. Also, I have some fall flowers and stems that I already had, and again, you could use Dollar Tree floral stems if you prefer. So at first, I'm gonna try to remove this base and save it for another DIY. Then what I'm gonna do here is super easy, guys. I am just gonna hot glue the pumpkin sign on the placemat like this. Then I will place these stems here on this side and glue them together, then glue the flowers on the same side. And done. That's all what I did to make this adorable wreath. Last project is this cute sign with floral and monogram elements. I picked up this sign from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna go ahead and start painting it with this chalked linens white paint, and I will give it 2 coats. Also, I will paint this wooden ladder that was from Michael's long time ago. I used it in a DIY spring and summer wreath. I will link that video down in case you want to check it out. And once the sign is dry, I will sand the edges with this sanding sponge from Dollar Tree. Then I'm gonna go ahead, use a pencil and underline the sign as you see me doing here. And then I use the dry brush method with this acrylic brunette that I use all the time. But then I decided to brush all over it with the same brunette paint. I mixed it with a little bit of water just to give it that finished distressed look. And once that dry, I hot glue the letter K on the sign like this. Then I go ahead and glue some of these fall flower that I already had from Dollar Tree. And here is the finished look. I absolutely love it. I think it turned out super pretty. I hope you enjoyed watching how I made these simple yet chic fall DIY project, and I hope you found some inspiration. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment below which one was your favorite, and until I see you on my next one, be well and have fun.